All we can say is that these nurses are the unsung heroes. Brenda Kiprono reporting for Channel 1 News, Kenyatta National Hospital.
Reporting for Channel 1 from the county of Kajiado. My name is Eric Biegon.
Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua says all those involved in corrupt dealings within his county must face the full force of the law. For KBC Channel 1, I'm Roncliffe.
It is a noble profession, one that is geared towards having an informed public, a noble service protected by the Constitution. But if the report released today by Article 19, a non-governmental organization, is anything to go by, then Kenyan journalists must be worried.
And for the last 9 months, we've recorded 65 cases of attacks against journalists in Kenya. Unfortunately, one of them ended up in death. That is John Kitui, who was based in Eldoret.
According to a study by the organization, about 65 journalists were attacked across the country between January and September this year, and of these, very few have been investigated and culprits brought to book.
You report and police officers tend to say, we will deal with it as any other crime. But an attack on a journalist is not normal crime because the perpetrator wants to silence somebody from recording the violations that they were about to undertake.
Henry Maina, Article 19 Eastern Africa Regional Director, says governments must take the necessary steps to ensure that journalists are free to carry out their work, noting that determined assault on the media was undermining press freedom and the safety and security of journalists.
There is a case of impunity where even cases reported are not worked on in good time. And as a result, the perpetrators gain more confidence. They attacked you yesterday, they've not been prosecuted, they feel they ought now to kill you. And the result is we see more deaths.
The report themed silenced and intimidated, attack on freedom of expression in Kenya, calls on the government to immediately initiate investigations and prosecutions of all cases where journalists have been attacked or threatened.
The issue of gag orders by judges is a cause for concern to editors and journalists. Corporates, individual businessmen, politicians and leaders have obtained gag orders from courts to stop journalists from reporting on specific issues.
The report came public barely a fortnight since President Uhuru Kenyatta directed National Assembly to review the controversial clauses in the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Bill of 2015, which had sought to gag the media in covering Parliament. Reporting for Channel 1 News Hour, I'm Roncliffe Odit.